We're now 2 weeks into the second national lockdown, and Bristol is at a very critical point. We need everyone to be incredibly careful. This virus spreads when people are in close proximity to other people. Our case rate as of Tuesday was at 486.6 per 100,000 people. We remain above the England average, which is 271.8 cases per 100,000 people. So that just tells you how serious the challenge is within the city at this time. Local health services are really feeling the pressure, so it's vital that everyone is vigilant and maintains their social distancing and minimises their physical social contact with other people. Extra steps are being taken where possible. This includes the introduction of the COVID marshals. Over the weekend, they visited over 3,000 businesses, 13 wards, 4 parks, 8 bus routes. So they are getting around, and they're helping people remain safe by engaging with premises owners who are breaching COVID-19 regulations, giving them more advice. 18 were contacted over the weekend. They're asking large groups of people not to gather together. They're encouraging people to socially distance. They're handing out face coverings, and they're cleaning touch points such as cash points as well. So they're really doing us a service. And as I've said throughout, please treat them with courtesy and graciousness. They're not there to boss us around. They are there to keep us safe. They're not there enforcing, they're there encouraging, guiding, and educating. They're on our side. They're on your side. Our volunteer community has really stepped up again during lockdown. It was one of the blessings of the first lockdown to see how many people came out to support their neighbours, and not just their neighbours, but there's people, anyone across the city. And they're coming forward to support those most in need. So whilst they're already doing much, they're ensuring that people have access to food and medicine. They're providing emotional and moral support to the most isolated. And they're doing some of the day-to-day tasks that some people cannot do in lockdown, such as dog walking. But we need more help. We urgently need more Can Do Bristol volunteers across the city. So go to the Can Do Bristol website and register your willingness to volunteer to support your fellow Bristolians. By the way, we need some foreign language. We particularly need Somali speakers, Polish, Arabic, Urdu, Punjabi, Bengali, Chinese, Kurdish, and we also need volunteers with BSL as well. Again, you can sign up at the candobristol.co.uk website. But always remember that if you or someone you know needs help, you can call the We Are Bristol helpline. It is 0800 694 0184. 0800 694 0184. And that's open 8:30 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. And it's again open on the weekends now. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on a Saturday and a Sunday. That's a free phone number. There's been a lot of talk about mass testing in the news. Bristol has been chosen as one of the 67 areas to receive 10,000 rapid COVID-19 tests. And these give us a test result quickly without the need for a lab. It means that we can get the results back that much quicker. We're told we could also expect weekly deliveries of these tests up to an equivalent of 10% of our population each week. We're yet to receive the final detail from government. It's one of our ongoing challenges, but we're not hanging around ourselves. Our Director of Public Health is already working up a plan for how we use these tests. She's working with the local NHS, their partners, Public Health England, and we'll be reaching out through our network of voluntary community sector organisations and other city partners as well. More details are going to follow. We'll get those out to you as soon as those details have been confirmed on how we're going to run this scheme. You may have also seen in the news various announcements about COVID-19 vaccines. It's very positive news and does bring up some hope in the face of the major challenges we're facing. Any vaccine won't be ready to help us through this winter, but it does offer some hope for the new year. You must not become complacent, however, because the more complacent we are, the more at risk we are of facilitating further transmission. We need to continue to follow the public health guidance to stem the spread of the virus. So, and I want you all to remember also, please, to beware of fake news about COVID-19 vaccines and lockdown rules that are circulating on social media. But I keep saying to people, read more books and less Facebook. Disinformation such as this could end up putting lives at risk. So please use trusted sources for information. Just one other point on the vaccine as well. Please be aware it will not descend upon us like an impenetrable shield protecting us from all harm. The vaccine will come, but we are still, again, we're still going to have to be adapting our behaviors, hands, face, and space for some time to come. Well, much of our effort and energy has been rightly focused on the immediate crisis of COVID-19. We're continuing to work on other crises, such as climate, ecology, and inequality. Now, last week, it was the second anniversary of Bristol declaring the climate emergency. And to mark this occasion, we launched a new website, which is there to help citizens take action to tackle climate change in their own lives, citizens and organizations and businesses. So the Bristol Climate Hub launched in response actually to direct requests from people who wanted to know more about what they could do to combat climate change. So the website offers clear advice on effective actions and shares the stories of those who have already made a difference. So very real practical examples for you to follow up on. And this follows approval of a multi-million-pound climate and ecological emergency programme that we agreed at Cabinet. So putting millions of pounds into the work we're doing to decarbonise our economy, bring life back to the city, protect our biodiversity. This programme, the overall programme, is going to help us hit the climate targets, secure investment in climate projects, which is hugely important because we need to change our city systems so they're decarbonised. So when economic growth really begins to pick up at pace, it's not picking up pace at the cost of the planet, or dare I say, the planet will live on beyond us. It will be our ability to inhabit the planet. And it helps us focus in on that 2030 carbon neutrality target we've set out. Visit the website on bristolclimatehub.org, bristolclimatehub.org. Okay, so take care, have a look at those resources, and if you need support, please reach out to We Are Bristol.